Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. My name is Charles Broomstead III, and Christmas time for my family is a very important time, a very glorious time of the year, where we can snuggle up by the fireplace here in our lodge. It's also a time where we can remember back our ancestors from whence they came. Traveled all the way from northern Scotland, and we settled in San Francisco, which is where we reside now, in the winter. Now, to explain a little bit about my family, the Broomsteads, I need to start with my darling son. His name's Quattro. I am Charles Broomstead III. He is naturally Charles Broomstead IV. We call him Quattro. My wife and I, she's a beaut, we nicknamed him Bagel. When he was 2, he got into some cream cheese in the refrigerator and smeared it all over his body. Kind of awkward, but naturally Bagel fit. I have a few occupations. Amongst them, I own about 15 businesses, ranging from manufacturing of ping pong balls to consulting flight attendants on their hand motions. So, my wife and I, the lovely Tiffany, wanted to start a tradition where every Christmas we read a nice story, a story that's very important to us. We currently reside in Dallas most of the year, where we are members at TELOS Fitness Center. It's like our second home, really. It's quite the place, and I'm sure amongst the years we will show you exactly why we love it so much. We love the employees, we love the staff, and so my wife, Tiffany, who also, by the way, is the 1996 through 1999 Soccer Mother of the Year in this region. It's quite fantastic. We love those awards. She'll be reading the story today, so let me grab my wife, and I'll stick my pipe back in my mouth, and we'll go from there. Honey!
Coming! Good evening, darling.
Hello.
Oh,
Great to see you.
thank you, as you too.
Thank you for preparing this story for us,
My pleasure.
as you usually do.
We do, just like my husband, Charles Broomstead III said, we love Telos. Me, Tiffany, I spend many days there, days and nights, and it's just a fabulous establishment. And like he said, we are going to start a tradition, and we are going to read the Christmas Carol.
Yes.
With a twist on it this year, and give a little shout out to our favorite place, TELOS Fitness Center. Sit
wait.
back, relax, and enjoy the ride. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the club, not a member was stirring, not even me and my hub.
Oh yeah.
The stockings were hung in the Coliseum with care, in hopes that more clients would soon be there. Now enough with this classic, let's put a spin on this poem. I've got a lot of lines to read, so I'll keep the momentum going. 2009, what an eventful year it was. So much happened, let's recap all the buzz. Patty's still building her house, maybe in 2010 the finality. Who are we kidding? It's never going to happen. On with reality. A new set of interns were added to our team. Lots of cologne and solid-colored shirts became Robert's dream. Ashley was here too and has stuck with us till now. She can do Tara's job like no one else knows how. The toast and taste happened on January 23rd. After seeing Nasty Russian Girl, all of our visions are now blurred.
Yes.
The Power Pilates group came to town. We know how to host a convention. We've got it down. This year's been rough as far as computers go, but we have moved past the floppy disk era. Let Wayne and Brent know. Engagements and babies, this is the year of love. How many Telos couples can we think of? Besides ourselves, of course.
Of course.
Jessica was first to get married in '09. A hill country wedding suited the Gores just fine. Clarissa and Matt got engaged. What a rock she got. On Halloween is when they tied the knot.
Weird.
Miles and Carolina married too, but in November. Now instead of 2 kids, she has 3 to remember.
That Miles is quite the child.
Yes, he is. Alex and Karen got engaged after Pearl Jam played. That moment in the mud, neither one would ever trade. What do you think they were doing in the mud?
I don't want to even speculate.
I don't either. Even if you don't get married, you can still have some fun. Like William and the intern. Now Glenn's not the only one. Earth to Glenn, no one's in Camp Jacob, no one even cares. And if you really want to look like him, you have to shave all those chest hairs.
I have quite a few of those as well.
Yes.
But you seem to enjoy them.
My little bear, yes, I sure do. Tara finally decided to tell us that she was having a kid. She's so sneaky, for the first 5 months she hid. Rachel had that glow too, in her eye was a spark. She finally had that little boy, a mini man named Clark. Also on the baby wagon, Clarissa and Matt are next. They conceived across the border, having lots of Mexican sex.
Now, I hear that's a great place to, do that kind of thing.
Yeah, it is. I think we've experienced that once or twice.
For quite a few continents.
Yeah. Cafe Nazi Brian is serious, so whatever you do, don't touch anything in the kitchen or it's no soup for you. Celebs like Mark, Mike, and Mandy are coming around more and more. Pretty soon, oh wait, Ryan's head already doesn't fit through the door.
It doesn't. I watched it the other day.
It's huge.
It's
Massive.
Yeah.
And little arms.
Yes.
When Leroy goes fishing, he's in the zone. Don't even try to get him to answer his cell phone. We lost some staff, some more came on deck, like Jan, who's always in her mock turtleneck.
I don't like it.
Jason's new to the team. It's kind of a bummer that he has to use a ladder to get into his Hummer. Speaking of little men, Everett's got a few of his own. They're on display right next to his throne. Paige welcomed the newbies, and I swear I heard her say, "Hey, for being so nice, I better get a CIA." On a more serious note, this year's been long and tough, but Team Telos knows we've got the right stuff. To get the job done and be successful next year, we're coming back in 2010, have no fear. So we'll begin in January, take it nice and slow, and in the words of Matt and William, that's what she said, oh!
Thank you. Thank you, lovely bride.
Oh, you're welcome.
We want to thank you for joining us for our Christmas story. To all of you at Telos and the staff and the employees, thank you for such a fantastic year you've given us. We look forward to 2010 and getting to visit with you more and kind of just introducing the world to Telos through video. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.